Alright, so this is a cell phone tower. Look at that thing. It says it right there, I'm sure. That's a unique cell phone tower. If they can put them in saguaros, giant saguaros, then they can do that tower thing, no problem. And then the town. Well, this is definitely not a mining town. There's a lot of new homes around here. No long evidence of history. Alright, this is a very active track. They keep it occupied very much. The signs at all the popular trails for crossing. Sign there, sign back there. Probably one up here. That old man still crossed regardless with his dog. Alright, and this young guy is crossing. Another sign here. New to the area, I don't really want to go 45, not knowing what to expect. I take a left on Wilcox right after this highway, I guess. Whoop. So past the highway, and then I'm not seeing it. At the traffic light, okay. Wilcox. It looks like parking should be pretty decent. Things are spread out here. The businesses are spread out. But it's very busy, so active. So active here. Wow. The back road. I like that back road. That's a nice back road. Taking that. Whoa, hurry up, man. Everybody's in such a hurry. I'm surprised I didn't like get beeped at as people were passing me on that back road. Everybody was in such a rush. I don't know what time is it? Oh, go. I'm going. Oh, careful. Okay. Lefting. Alright, now what? 0.2 miles, it'll be on the right. 0.2 miles. So it's a little ways down. Nobody behind me, so no stress. Somebody's coming up. 0.2 miles. I'm speeding? Yeah, that's it. Ooh, ah. Okay, I don't see any regulation on parking. Oh, here it is. It's right in the parking lot. Customer parking, cars will be towed. But this is at the library. Come on, man. What do you mean what's... Okay, alright, fine. I'm gonna park against the island then. I won't park against that. Yeah, I'm hearing more whistling. I'm hearing more creaking. This car is... Something's gonna go. And it might not just be one thing. It'll be like several things at once. I don't know. It runs okay though. Right, Pikes Peak is visible from Castle Rock. I didn't realize that. city called Friendship. Alright, what if I keep water in this thing while it sits on the dashboard? Will that keep it cool? It's just too hot to touch. And it's not even that hot outside. So if it gets hotter, it'll be even worse. Maybe water will help keep it cool. Alright, this expensive hummus goes really good. I think it goes really good with potatoes. It's got that egg-like taste. It's probably why it has problems with salmonella poisoning. So I think I'll mix some potatoes with the hummus, and then, of course, the parsley with the potatoes always. Right, so with these ferments, all right here, I'm going to focus on consuming them with meals. Like I just had breakfast. I just had a muesli breakfast at 4 p.m. with milk. And I had 3 swigs of the fruit ferment. I'm hoping my throat improves. Find out. I have always imagined that paradise will be a kind of library. George Louis Borges. Alright, color coding here. And you can see it. I'm here. You can see it drops. Denver's a lower. I want to be in here. Anywhere. Very nice.
On our way there, if the dog doesn't quite wait long enough, we don't pick that up either. So I guarantee you that the dog shit is what killed the cottonwood, the big cottonwood we had down there by Building B. And I would think it will kill every other tree, just like I think it killed those trees. Okay?
This smells kind of good. It's for a barbecue. The Old West. Can't really record it. He'll see me, but this guy is burning his hair. And I walked past and had to smell the burnt smoke coming off his hair. He looks a little mentally ill. Long hair. I think he's burning it to shorten it. As long as I drink my fermented fruit, which is pretty much like a natural vinegar with these grains, my liver doesn't get tight so much anymore. It doesn't cause problems. People say that you're not supposed to be able to feel that, but I do. It gets tight. I'm surprised that these people are so busy. They say that they got a whole morning scheduled, 8 till 10 or whatever. They got people scheduled every 15 minutes, and they'll just see if they could squeeze me in. If I don't know how. They'll squeeze you in between the appointments, and I don't know how that'll happen unless if somebody just doesn't show up. Alright, I'm past the curves now, and they still have the signs saying no parking. So maybe it's not a safety issue. It's an attack against people who have parked here, maybe. And no, it's a preventative. They're anticipating people parking here, right? This road is extremely wide. I mean, there's plenty of room to park on the side, but they don't want anybody here at night. Just investigating further next to the Brookside Inn for skilled nurses. There's a lot of people parked here. They're taking care of disabled people in some way. It might be for retired. They still have these signs up. They really have this on a long stretch on this extra wide road. And then I see the road narrows up ahead, up to the last sign that says no overnight parking. So they've really put up a notice on the extra wide road. Why the road became extra wide in the first place for such a stretch from here to Safeway, and I'm not sure how far beyond, is a mystery. It's all medical center. What does the medical center need for the extra space on the road? Was that some kind of and it goes to a dead end. There's a dead end up ahead. So yeah, this road, I mean, not many cars passed me as I was walking. I should have made note of that before. So at this dead end, they've got the no overnight parking signs right up to the very dead end. We got CRBC, I think that's for a church, Planet Cheer, Castle Rock Chicken and Kitchen and Bath, and Plumbing and Heating, next to a train track, which a lot of cities are accepting of people overnight parking. That roof looks bad on the other side. I wonder what kind of building that is. Their cities are pretty accepting about people overnight parking and near train tracks, because it keeps you up all night practically. I bet 20 years ago it was fine to park on the side of the road overnight. It's gotten a lot harder. Alright, so this was Castle Rock Open Space and Trails, town of Castle Rock, and now the entrance says nobody's allowed back here because now the open area is under construction, and they got the bin over there, so they just closed off an open area, the entire thing. Oh, here we go. Under construction, the trail extension. So they're trying to improve the trail by doing something, phases. This box has 0 value. Oh, I'll be the judge of that. Environmental solutions. So if I just walk back here, silent alarm. I just walk back here and I set off an alarm. A silent alarm. So here's another sign behind that silent alarm warning sign. Does this say something else? You can barely read that one. Cross? This area? What am I standing on? Rebar? Yeah, it's the same thing. Habitat area. Just a more beat up sign. Car went past me just with a weird whistle. I'm wondering why manufacturers haven't made a car called the Whistler. I think that could sell pretty good. I'm taking the Whistler out. And it's got to actually whistle though, I suppose. I kind of want to make a video called "Is Chinese Face Reading a Hate Speech?" because it does label features of your face as being a certain type of personality, and that's discriminatory. That's kind of considered hate speech. That'd be interesting. My Chinese face reading videos have not been taken down at all, and they've been up for years. Weird art piece. Wow, there's a lot of bridges over this creek. It's kind of a small creek. This looks pretty new, whatever this basket is. Maybe they got an explanation up near it or something. So you got kids playing and 2 water faucets that are shooting water. It's not that warm. It's cooled down. This thing's interesting. No explanation. They got electrical plugins. That's strange. Yeah, this whole area is pretty new. I saw cops on bicycles in front of the library. So yeah, I think people tend to have a little money around this area. This is really artistic and it looks like it's not cheap. Who dares? What city dares? In a city park, they dare keep a hammock. They keep a hammock just laying out. Okay. Who dares do that? That's weird. Oh, they got a little free library. I was just coming over to look for the historical signs. Yeah, nice carabiners. Those are up for thievery. I'm a little surprised they haven't been stolen. How new is this? Like they got a painting project over there on the other side. They've done something different over here with tiles. Not much for water. You jump over this thing. But it's celebrated by the town or city. You know, I kind of want to look at this bathroom. This is very unique. Okay. Huh. Never seen this style. So that's Festival Park.
of applause for you. Thank you so much.
Since I started using this GoPro, the battery's really been draining fast, and I looked at everything: voice commands, GPS, Wi-Fi, anything that could drain it while it's off. I make sure to shut it off completely, and yet it still drains. I don't understand. I should have gotten the black, paid an extra $100 for the black, and then I could pull the battery out so it just wouldn't drain. Because I think the GoPro is actually pulling juice for unknown reasons. So I'm constantly, this is all a car, you know, if I got a black, I would get that would be for more action stuff. This is going to have to be confined to the car.